Good morning. Hi. You join Mr. Bowie and I on, is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. And I am back with another destashing, organising video. Now, post car boot, you've obviously seen the the takings and how that kind of went. I will in this video show you kind of what remains, what I've decided I'm just going to take to a charity shop or a recycling centre that is close to me, what is going to kind of be sold next week, and Mr. Bowie is just incredibly beautiful this morning and giving you all slow blink kisses. Hi, sweetie. So while we hover on just the lusciousness that is my cat, we are going to have a little bit of a chat, and I'm going to bring you up to speed with what I have done so far. Now, on Monday, I had an induction day for my new school starting in September, or should I say my first school, now that I have finished training. And that was summarily exhausting. And then Tuesday, there was a subsequent admin day while I had to, while things were fresh in my mind as a result of the training. So yesterday was very much an admin day. So we are back on it today after a couple of days, I guess, break. And I'm going to show you what the focus is so far. So this room, I may not end up showing you this room. If I get an absolute downpour of rain, then the errors are going to be up and this room will become a laundry room. If we don't, then the laundry is going to go outside because I have got to get that done. And then I'm going to start to photograph and list these things on here for Vinted. I have started to, it doesn't look like it, granted. I've started to pick away at the things on here. And my hope is that over at the back, I can have kind of 3 organised, I'm having a focusing issue, wonderful. That I can have kind of 3 semi-neat piles that I know roughly what I'm doing with. And then also as well, I want to go through the storage tubs that you see here, and also those drawers to see if there is anything that I can take to the car boot now that I know what was successful and what wasn't. Some of this on here is teaching stuff, some of it is personal things, some of it is just where it has been an absolute dumping ground for ish stuff, and equally I can start to put more things away up to the back there where I'd kind of prepared for it and then stopped it in my tracks. In terms of what is going on in here, this is going to become a cupboard of teaching, my own teaching supplies and things. So any books that I want for teaching, it's all just going to transition into here. So all the personal photographs and stuff up there might need to move, etc. So that is what this is transitioning into and becoming. I'm not going to show you in there because there is some identifying information lying right at the top, which I've not got rid of, so I'll show you that later. And at some point I do need to get on top here. Bringing you down here, I have found out that I don't have a classroom, but I do have a form group, and my tutor room is one of the technology classrooms that I will also be spending an awful lot of time teaching in because I have my timetable. So I'm going to have a little rolling system, which I have started to organise. So this is my crafting kit trolley, which I'm starting to fill and work out. And then I've also got the on-the-go kit bag, which does need a bit of a clean, but this is something I used from my costume film days, and I think it will work perfectly fine depending on what I put in there. So that's going to happen there. Little piles of rubbish, obviously, as you can see, and the bins have gone today, and I have started, it has reduced. Last night I've started to pick through, so I've got trays over there of loose pens and pencils and highlighters and things that I need to work out what I'm doing with. Storage tubs ready to go for them, and then I've also got an associated bag of things to organise. Bringing you round, some things like the hangers need to move, and I need to decide whether I am recycling centre some of these or whether I am actually taking it to the car boot or not. They didn't make it into the car last time. Bowie is still overseeing things from his throne. Bringing you over here, and again, it doesn't look like it, but I've started to pick away a bit at the table. So if I can get that cleared, today, I'll be quite happy. And then also tying in with the vintage stuff as well, I'm going to try and work out what I'm doing there, whether I am going to list those scarves and things and just list them as is. Do I have the time really to sit and debobble them? No, not at all. All building up to actually clearing that so I can have the space and then go through all of these shelves. What am I keeping? What can be transferred to school? What can't be? All in advance of a car boot on Sunday, because we're going again for a third one. That's my stuff. It just needs a home. And as well today, if I can clear the stairs. And then I've also got, because white cat, dark hair on stairs, I do have one of those little carpet scraper things. So if I can get that done and get the carpet scraped, that will be fine, as well as laundry. But hallway still pretty much clear. And Bowie is about to take us outside so I can show you the garage. So let's head there right now. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going outside. We're going to show them the garage. Okay. See you shortly. So let us go into the garage. You join us into a sneak peek of a space that definitely needs sorting. We'll deal with that at some other time. Everything on the top row is what made it back from the car boot. So definitely the crating and stacking system worked. Some of the bric and brac things, no interest in, going to get rid of. They're going to go to a recycling centre or a charity shop. Same for some of the books themselves as well. We are about to be joined by another little kitten. Hello, sweetie. I want to introduce you to Bowie's nemesis. Hello. Hi. Hi, Maximilian. Who proceeds to torment and want to get everywhere. I'm going to have to deal with that in a second, but I'm going to carry on filming while I can. Oh, and he has a twin. This is just Cat Adventures. Hello, sweetie. You can just see. Hi, sweetie. Come here. Hi, beautiful bee. Hello. So the gruesome twosome are out, and therefore that is going to stress Bowie out quite a bit. Oh, we're going to have two of you in my garage. Okay. So, back onto it. Card making, crafting stuff did really, really well. 25p box did really well. 50p box did really, really well. Again, it's just finding more little things that I can add to them. And again, I took 3 bags for life full of fabric. I have come back with 2, plus obviously the media and the bric and brac. And to be honest, I don't really have the type of media that is going to be attractive. Offcuts didn't do so well, but I didn't really have the space to display them properly. So there is that I'm mindful of. And then this is the clothing which I've bought back, some of which is going to go to a clothing recycling bin, some of which is going to, I'll try again, particularly like the coats and the jackets. I think they had interest, but it was just a case of sizing more than anything else. Now, from the TV back, that's not my stuff, that's my parents', so I can't really, it's moved to the back of the garage and I've not really been able to organise it. Anything in those boxes there and those boxes on top are all like my parents emptying their garage and going, take your old childhood things back. And I'm going, oh, okay, I need to sort them out. And then we have here, as you can see, from the very top there, all the way down to the bottom, scanning round those there. And that one there is all fabric that I have not gone through and organised. And can you leave my garage, please? Come on. Come on. Because I want to stop filming this in a second. Maximilian. Okay, I'm going to retrieve him in a minute. And 7 hours laundering childhood plushies that I've not really organised beyond the Beanie Babies. Because weird sentimental attachment to like plushies that you had as a child. Does anyone else have that? Yeah, that's me. Some hiking stuff over there, which I could probably go through again. But I've kind of gone through it once already. And I maybe need to refine what I have some more. And then... gruesome... Aye! And then this obviously all to sort out, so I will show you that. That is going to be a completely separate destashing and organising video. What I need is dry ground, because it's very, very wet outside still. What I need is dry ground so I can pull all of that out, but we'll see bits of that as well. So we're going to head back inside. I'm going to evict the cats, and I'll show you how I get on in a few hours' time.
3 hours later.
It is raining, so Mr. Bowie, as we can see, hi sweets, has taken advantage of the temporarily empty surface top. And yes, garden is a mess. That's Dad's space to come in and play. He likes having 2 gardens to sort out. So he is due when it stops raining. Not today, but some other time. How am I getting on? Well, starting to clear. Unfortunately, the downpour of the rain does mean that these are going to have to go up. So we're starting to clear those. And then there is a small selection of things. Well, I've not touched this yet. Bowie is lying where I would photograph them. But let me take you through finding a couple of more things that can sit on there. It's up! This has been on my list to do because that was a Christmas present. When was Christmas? 7 months ago. So these have been swapped around. That whole bookcase system needs to move around as well. There is a bag of things that can go into the car boot. I'll obviously need to further sort out whether it's a 25p, a 50p thing or whatever. Some more teaching-y stationery things for me to sort out over there. We've got a new bin bag on the go, and that area is mostly clear. That bag on the top there is all of like the bric-a-brac that I'm photographing for Vinted, and I've got some OS maps that need a home, but they are probably going to filter into here. So that is away. And then if I take you through stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the bottom 4, possibly 5 have been scraped off. I've got loo roll to go upstairs and little things there that I need to sort out, but that's otherwise done. And then if I bring you over here, 4 car boot, possibly keeping and putting in the sewing room / office, we'll see. And then that is to go outside as well. So it has been about 4 hours since I've spoken to you. This is the update so far before I stop for lunch. And yeah, I mean, I know it's silly, but like, it's such a quick job that I've been putting off for ages, but I'm well chuffed that they're done. Right, I will see you all super soon.